I was raised in a Christian family, but they weren't particularly devout about it. They didn't force me or tell me how to live my life. They were very liberal about my faith. So because of this, I was very open to new ideas and doubts. God has worked so much in my life. I feel like there's a night and day difference from where I started. When I first started, I was a freshman at high school. I was exposed to so much anti-Christian sentiment because my school is super liberal. They're pro-choice, pro-gay marriage. They basically think that Christians are Jesus freaks. Christians comprise such a small percentage of the population. Practically everyone there is an agnostic freethinker. I looked into the atheist side, I looked into the Christian side, I looked into the Muslim side. I read all of their apologetics works. Now I see the merits of the Christian worldview. Aside from theology and all these other concepts, I see that Christianity built Western civilization. It gave women equal rights in the West. It built morality. Before the advent of Christianity in the West, I realized how only the Christian worldview was consistent with reality. I realized that if I were to become an atheist, there would be no way for me to explain why I have to be good to another person. There wouldn't be a way for me to explain why there are objective moral values. Why do I have to treat another person equally? What is the meaning of life, basically? There wouldn't be any sort of transcendent meaning to life. But I knew deep inside that wasn't true. I knew that I was created in the image of God. Because for me to even question life would require some kind of meaning, some kind of purpose behind me trying to answer these questions. Now I feel that I am a more moral person. I have more of an incentive to be nice to my friends or anyone I don't know. I feel that they're human beings made in the image of God. I feel that if I want to glorify God, I need to treat them as such. And now I feel that I'm at peace. I'm no longer struggling with meaning in my life. I know that God has a plan for me. I just have to put my faith that God's gonna take care of the rest. James chapter 1 verse 5 captures my situation. It says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." This Bible verse just perfectly captures my journey to Christianity. I was doubtful like the Apostle Thomas. I continually prayed. I was very patient about this. I knew that since I'm gonna live 100 years, 1 to 3 years isn't much of my life to devote to finding truth. I feel that God has given me that truth, and I feel that I don't doubt about God's goodness anymore. I know that God will deliver. It's just a matter of me putting faith in God. I think that the best advice that I could give is to always pray to God, even if you're at your worst in life. I think that you should always pray to God because this is a relationship with God. There's always going to be lows and highs in your journey. It can't be perfect all the time, or else it wouldn't be a relationship. I would also say that you should read the Bible because the Bible is how God speaks to people. The Bible records God's work and providence all throughout history. You should definitely expose yourself to other ideas. You should expose yourself to Christian apologetics because this isn't just blind faith. This is a reasonable faith. There's so much material out there. There's so many experts who have shown that the resurrection is an intellectual choice, that it's not something you just believe with blind faith. It's something that has so much backing, so much evidence, and that this isn't a foolish journey and you giving up your intellect.